Today, we are going on a journey. We're going to unravel the invisible threads that connect everything, from the headphones in your pocket to servers on the other side of the world. We're talking about computer networks, and the best way to understand them is to start really, really small and then zoom all the way out.
I mean, really think about that for a second. How is it that your phone, streaming your favorite song, is connected to the same massive system that links up entire continents? It sounds impossibly complex, right? But the secret? Well, it all boils down to one simple idea.
That's it. It's all about physical size and distance. The main way we classify computer networks is just by how much ground they cover. So, let's start with the network that's closest to you, literally, and work our way up, all the way to a global scale.
And our first stop on this journey is inside your own personal bubble of technology. We're talking about the PAN.
A personal area network, or PAN, is exactly what it sounds like. It's a tiny network built just for you and your stuff, over a super short distance. We're talking maybe 30 feet, tops. It's all about connecting your personal devices right where you are. So, have you ever paired your phone with a wireless headset, or connected it to your car stereo using Bluetooth? If you have, congratulations, you've created a PAN. It's that simple, dedicated little connection that exists just to make your devices talk to each other. Okay, so we're zooming out from that personal bubble and into the places where we live and work. And that brings us to two new types, the LAN and the CAN. Now we're stepping up to the local area network, or LAN. This is probably the one you interact with the most, every single day. A LAN is what connects all the devices in a slightly larger, but still confined space, like your entire house or a single office building. That Wi-Fi network that links up your laptop, your smart TV, and your phone? Yep, that's a LAN. The network at work that lets you send a document to the shared printer down the hall? That's a LAN too. It's a local network for a local area. But what happens when one building just isn't enough? What if you're a huge company with multiple buildings or a big university and you need to link up all of those separate LANs? Well, then you get a campus area network, or CAN. This is our next logical step up the ladder. It's bigger than a LAN, but it's not quite big enough to cover an entire city. A CAN's job is basically to stitch together a bunch of nearby LANs into one big, happy, unified network. The perfect example, of course, is a university campus. You've got a LAN in the library, another one in the student union, and one in every single dorm. The CAN is the network that connects all of them, so you can stay logged in as you walk across campus.
Okay, so we've gone from personal devices to buildings to a whole campus. Now it's time to take over an entire city. Let's talk about the MAN.
The Metropolitan Area Network, or MAN, pretty much does what it says on the tin. It's a network that spans a whole metropolitan area, an entire city. It's the infrastructure that connects countless LANs and CANs, from businesses and hospitals to homes and government offices.
Now, you can imagine, linking up an entire city? That takes some serious horsepower. MANs rely on a super high-speed backbone, usually built with fiber optic cables, to handle all that traffic. This is where things get really heavy-duty. So far, we've gone from your pocket to your house to your entire city. There's really only one step left to take, the whole world. And this is the domain of the WAN. The Wide Area Network, or WAN, this is the final boss. It is, by definition, the largest type of network there is. It's so big it can cross countries, oceans, and connect entire continents. And here's the key. A WAN contains all the other networks. Every PAN, LAN, CAN, and MAN we've talked about is nestled inside of a WAN. So if a WAN is this massive global network of networks that contains literally everything, what do you think is the single biggest, most famous example of a wide area network on the planet? Yep, the Internet. The Internet is the ultimate WAN. It's this gigantic interconnected web of public and private networks that links billions of us all around the world. Every single time you go online, you're tapping into the biggest wide area network in existence.
So let's just do a quick recap of our journey. We started with the PAN, that's your personal space, like for your Bluetooth headset. Then we zoomed out to the LAN, which covers your home or office with Wi-Fi. We linked a bunch of those together to make a CAN, like on a university campus. Then we scaled up to cover a whole city with a MAN using fiber optics. And finally, we have the WAN, the global network that holds it all, the Internet.
And there you have it. In just a few minutes, we've gone from your pocket to the entire planet, all just by understanding this simple idea of scale. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? And it kind of makes you wonder, now that we've connected the entire globe, what's next? Where do our networks go from here?